Hello, people of YouTube. We are returning to advice on the gameplay. I just felt like playing Saints Row, so that's what the gameplay is of Saints Row. And send me your advice questions. Let's get started. My mom is in another room talking to someone, so if you hear her, then just ignore it. Okay, so here we go. I moved in with my dad's stepmother and stepsister a little over a year ago. There's loads of issues attached to this situation, but the main reason I am here is to ask advice for my stepmother. We clash constantly, annoy each other, and really and truly just can't seem to get along anymore. Most days there will be something that she says or does, or something that I say or do that will annoy either one of us. We can't agree on anything, nothing at all. If I said that Jeffrey Dahmer was I don't know what that is, dickhead, she would try and defend him and justify what he did. I don't know whether her personality or what, but I think that it's such a loss. We can't confront one another face to face, but it just escalates, and I think emotions run too high or something, so I'm wondering if I should write a letter to her. I know that it seems a bit impersonal, but I figured that if I write her a letter, I can get it all down without either of us verbally throwing stuff at each other. I didn't know my dad for the past 16 years, and so we are all getting to know each other, and of course there are bumps in the road, but it's gotten so bad that I am currently doing a speak if you're spoken to thing, and I didn't even reply to her when she gave out to me yesterday. Something I am so proud of is because I could feel some serious anger bubbling up and waiting to erupt by means of all the ways that she and everyone else in this house has hurt me. I know that whenever we have a disagreement, she goes to my dad and gets her side in the first, and I have nobody to talk to about her because the three of them just defend each other to the last, and I really think it's them against me. I also started the don't speak thing because I reckon that if I don't say anything and just walk away when she is finished, then she doesn't get a chance to point at the bad guy. So anyway, as I said, there is too much hurt and annoyance bubbling up, so I should write a letter to her or not. You know what? I don't know how old you are, but you don't... It's just when I have my mom speaking in the background so loud and I can hear her conversation and I'm trying to read this and I can't understand a word you're saying, I cannot answer this question. So, yeah, just get counseling. I mean, golly, that's like, don't come to me well, you didn't come to me for that, but, yeah, just do that. I just don't know how to help it, cause then, like, Okay, next. Okay, here's the next one. I study in a girls' school, and one day my school and another boys' school joined together to have a small debate competition. I was one of the debaters, and then after that competition, one of the debaters from the boys' school suddenly added me on Facebook. Had no idea how he found me. I confirmed because it'd be rude to ignore. We start talking for a while. He asked me a lot of questions about me, and we tried to get to know each other better. It was nice talking to him, I guess. But sometimes I feel like I'm not being myself when I talk to him. Like, I always rethink what I type instead of saying what pops in my mind like I do with my friends. But anyways, lately we've been talking daily, and because I have tests this weekend, I didn't have too much time to reply to messages. Tonight he texted me asking why I hadn't replied with a crying emoticon. I don't know how you pronounce that. I didn't know what to feel because we didn't really know each other. We never talked in real life. And plus, he's 2 years older than me. It seemed normal, like he just wanted to be friends, asking all those questions and stuff. But usually boys talk to their guy friends the most, let alone wanting to talk to a girl he barely knows. I know I'm probably overthinking this, but I just wanted to know if any of you think he might like me. Let's see, well, if he's the guy and you're the girl, and he really, really wants to talk to you and then gets sad since you can't reply to him, he probably likes you. That's just my opinion. Yeah. Next. Okay, here's the last one. Am I in love? I've had a crush on this girl for almost a year now. I remember the first thing she ever said to me yesterday, "You're very distracting." I don't know why I remember this or why I'm telling you this, but from the moment I saw her, I had some form of attraction towards her. Granted, she is not the hottest girl out there. I generally have abnormally high standards for looks, but for some reason with her it doesn't matter. We have similar friend groups, so I eventually got to know her a little bit last year. Then summer came and I went home from school and I texted her almost every day. I talked to her more than any other of my friends. There were days where I wished we had lived in the same city because I wanted to see her so bad and hang out. I even drunk texted her a couple of times. I didn't say anything bad though. So I counted down the days until I went back to school, and I was super excited because I wanted to see her again. When school started, I was happy to see her. I thought we would hang out and maybe all the time, and maybe start dating. But that hasn't happened in the fact I rarely see her or talk to her now. It was kind of awkward because we mostly texted each other, so we never talked a lot in person. And for some reason I got really nervous whenever I saw her. So I tried to make it less awkward and asked her on walks a couple of times just to get comfortable enough to ask her on a date. But other than that, we really never talk, and I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm focusing things when I ask her to walk with me. But then there have been times where I think she is still interested in me. We give each other looks sometimes, and one time she extended the walk just to talk a little longer. I told her I never got to see her a lot, and that if she was free one weekend to text me, or I would text her, and neither one of those has happened. I haven't because I don't know if she's into me anymore. I don't know what to do. I want to ask her out, but at the same time I don't want it to ruin our friendship or to make her feel pressured. I think I'm just getting over the whole thing, and it drives me crazy all day. I get depressed sometimes because I think of her 98% of my day, and I want to talk to her, but then I start thinking too much and get discouraged. So that's why I decided to post this, because it's been on my mind every day, and I don't know what to do. At this point, I feel I can either let this die or just tell her how I feel. I'm very scared of rejection, and the fear is holding me back from doing anything. I've never stressed this way over a girl in my life, which leads me to a question: am I in love with her? And if so, what should I do? You are probably in love with her. You should probably ask her out. Yeah. Try to get to know her just a little bit better first, but basically you should ask her out, cause, yeah, I think, it's my opinion, that you're in love with her. Okay, so send me your advice questions for next time. Bye-bye.